gonna measure. Look at this big measuring tape. Come on.
Here we go. We're gonna measure out an acre. We Googled it, so we're good.
I just ate it. Are you okay?
Should we start right here? Where should we have the corner?
Well, I think we should do it like along the halfway.
So I think we should start somewhere around here so we can do a square.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So 208.7 by 208.7.
I'm not sure if this is gonna, I don't know how long this
How long
is.
is this?
Don't know. This is 100.
I think you should just like divide it kind of into a section that you can work with the tractor regardless of how big it is for beds and planting purposes. And then once you're done with that, then actually we can see the ground a little bit better and see how worked it is. And then we'll measure out where we want to plant stuff and how, you know, the size of the beds and all of that.
All right, so we've done a little bit of reconnaissance out here. So basically what's going to happen, the new idea, is do some sections here. Start with a 100 or 200 foot section all the way graded down to the street, rough grade. Because if we just do like a 100 foot by 100 foot section over here, the grade really won't work because there's then it's just not going to work that way. So you got to grade all the way down to this drain. Basically, there's a drain all along the road here where all the water is going to go, and it rains a lot here, so drainage is a big deal.
Yes, all the way down to the road.
And then this section here, forward, or whatever direction that is going to be left alone.
Yeah.
You know,
For now.
for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
All right, well, we made some measurements out here the other day. And there's a flag right there. And that flag is basically 200 feet across. We're gonna try to mow that area and get used to this beast right here. Hopefully I don't break anything. Yeah, I don't wanna break any belts or anything like that. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna mow from here over to here, all the way down to the road. got the first test of the motor. Tried to keep the RPMs under 2,000 or around 2,000 because the tractor's still got, well, it's got 5 hours on it at this point, so definitely didn't want to push it too much, which I did get bogged down in some mud pretty quick, but you know, you gotta make sure you don't sink that thing into the mud here. There's some pretty low spots. It's gonna be very interesting trying to get some of these muddy areas, the drainage right. We'll see. Anyways, the mow is, you know, it's not too tight to the ground because it doesn't really need to be. All in all, I think it looks good. I spent about an hour out here, made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes here, and I'm super happy with it at this point. When I get better at driving and managing this thing back there, it'll definitely be quicker, and it'll get better once I figure out how to put a rough grade on this area. That is going to be muddy, putting a rough grade on this thing. I mean, there's a hill right here that I'm looking at that is basically probably 16 inches above where I'm kneeling right now. So, started out there, I thought I broke the parking brake because I took off with the park brake on, and a bunch of white smoke started pouring out of the brakes. So, you know, stuff happens, and but they're tractors. You can, you know, as long as you're safe, you can make some mistakes there. Take it slow. You'll get it. You're gonna break stuff, but they're pretty tough. So life goes on. Happy with the result. This is good. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. We'll see what Emily thinks. So I almost broke the tractor.
I was wondering, you stopped like halfway through.
I started the tractor and engaged the PTO and then took off with the parking brake on.
Oh no.
And like there was like white smoke, and then I stopped to check it out.
Oh, so it was in the beginning.
But the parking brake just disengaged itself at some point.
Oh, okay. You didn't realize that there was white smoke?
Oh yeah, I realized there was white smoke, but it was I checked it out. It was fine.